You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg. You don't need to convince someone of your worth, because one day, she realized what she lost. But only if you do this: detach, improve, and walk your path in silence. This is not about revenge. That's not about getting her back. It's about becoming so grounded in your own value that the silence of your absence becomes the loudest thing in her world. This is Stoicism, not in words, but in action. Let's begin. Love freely given has no value when it's not reciprocated. When you chase someone who doesn't value you, you place your soul on a discount shelf. Seneca once wrote, "He who seeks the favor of others loses his own liberty." When you chase her validation, you give her power, not because she took it from you, but because you surrendered it. Do this instead. Let her go completely. Block the desire to explain. Don't prove your love. Don't beg her to understand. Let your silence speak your worth. This is the first law. Only chase what's within your control. And her mind isn't. When she walks away, don't argue. When she ignores you, don't double text. When she plays with your emotions, don't play back. Just disappear. Detachment is not indifference, it's clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't be." Disappearing doesn't mean you vanish into nothingness. It means you remove your energy, attention, and presence, the very things she took for granted. She expected you to react. She wanted to see you crumble, but you didn't. You went silent, and that silence became mysterious, powerful, even haunting. Let her wonder where you went. Let her question why you're not chasing. Let her feel the absence of your energy. This is the second law. When you disappear with dignity, your absence becomes louder than your presence ever was. Now that you've stepped away, what next? You don't just wait, you transform. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Use the heartbreak, use the disappointment, use the silence, and turn it into fuel. Hit the gym, level up your mind. Build your discipline, create your future. She expected you to sulk. Instead, you became unrecognizable. You didn't self-destruct, you self-degraded. This is the third law. Don't react to loss. Respond with self-evolution. The hardest part isn't losing her. It's detaching from the illusion of who you thought she was. Most men don't miss the woman. They miss the fantasy they created in their head. Stoicism teaches us to see reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. That's why Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change. For I seek the truth." She walked away because she thought you'd always be there. She treated you like an option. She didn't value the weight of your presence until it was gone. Now see her clearly. See her flaws. See her flaws. See her choices. See her not through the lens of longing but through logic. This is the fourth law. Detach from illusion. Embrace truth, no matter how painful. You might feel the urge to post success, show off growth, or trigger jealousy. But that's not power. That's noise. A true Stoic walks in silence. He doesn't seek applause. He doesn't need the world to validate his healing. He walks the path of improvement quietly and lets the world feel the shift without him announcing it. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Her search for your updates and find nothing. Let her reach out months later and realize she no longer knows who you are. This is the fifth law. Don't speak. Don't show. Just grow in silence. She may like your stories. She may even send a "How have you been?" But remember, she had you and she lost you. Don't break your silence for crumbs. Don't return to a cage just because it once felt like home. Don't lower your value just because your emotions miss her. If she wants you, she will come with clarity, effort, and accountability. Anything less is a trap, not love. This is the sixth law. If your silence doesn't break her pride, her words aren't worth your response. Stoicism doesn't make you heartless, it makes you heart-controlled. You can love someone without needing them. You can miss her without returning. You can remember her warmly without reaching out. That is the highest form of emotional mastery, Seneca wrote. He suffers more than necessary. Who suffers before it is necessary? Most men suffer twice. Once when she leaves, and again when they chase what's already gone. You don't have to hate her. You don't have to get her back. You only have to master yourself. Enough to never need what disrespected your worth. This is the seventh law. True strength is loving someone without becoming their prisoner. Time is the great revealer. What feels confusing now will make perfect. sense one day, and what was once painful will become proof of your growth. Do not rush the process, do not demand closure. Do not force understanding. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, time is like a river, made up of the events which happen, and a violent stream. For as soon as a thing has been seen, it is carried away. One day, she will look back. One day, the silence will catch up to her. One day, she'll scroll through old pictures, hear your name, and realize what she lost. But by then, you won't even feel it anymore. This is the 8th law: let time carry away the pain and bring her face to face with your absence. This is the paradox. The moment she realizes your worth is the moment you've moved beyond needing her recognition. And that is victory. Not revenge. Not gloating. But pure, quiet, dignified peace. You didn't get bitter. You didn't collapse. You didn't make noise. You just walked silently, powerfully forward. And that silence, that's what echoes forever in the minds of those who took you for granted. So remember this: when she walks away, let her. When she forgets you, let her. When she doubts your worth, let her. Just do this: detach, improve, stay silent, and evolve. Because one day, she realizes what she lost. But by then, you'll have already found yourself.